Hey y'all. Hope everyone's had a good Saturday. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to Row. Well, Hillbilly Row and D. I am Row. Please like, follow, and share. Subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. So this morning I woke up for a hankering for biscuits and gravy. So that's what I'm gonna make. Biscuits and gravy. So I know some people don't know how to make biscuits. It's okay. We all gotta learn somehow. And I got bacon going. I bought 3 pounds of bacon, so I have to get that fried up. And then I'm gonna put it in my deep freeze. So on that note, let's get to the biscuits. Oh, it's that thing that you get moved. I'm still getting used to this camera. So I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm gonna sift this, and I'm gonna sift it good. Cause you got what? You gotta sift it good. I always sift my flour just in case, because when I store my flour, I have about 80 pounds of flour down there. And when I store it with bay leaves in it. And the reason why I do that is because if there's any bugs to grow in your flour, and people don't judge, because everybody has bugs in their flour. They have those little weevils is what they call them. And that's why people in the old times used to do their flour that way too. So I have to have cold butter. So you have to have some cold butter. Now this don't have to be frozen. It just gotta be cold, y'all. Nothing serious with it. You just want cold butter. And I had a knife. Lord, if I had a brain, I'd lose it. Did I bring it over? Oh, y'all. Oh, there. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this up. I'm going to cut about 4, maybe 3 or 4. We're going to go down here like that. And down here like that. And we're just going to cut off about 4 tablespoons. So, or a half a stick. And I always like to be a little extra. Even if it's a little sliver, I'm like, oh, give me that extra bit. So I'm going to go in and coat this. You want to coat each stick of butter. Biscuits are easy to make. Once you get it down, you got it. Let me check on my bacon. I don't eat bacon, but Mr. D does. And he likes BLTs, and he likes some BLTs and other stuff. So I'm just gonna go in here with my hand and break up some of this butter. You don't want to break it all the way up. You want some little pieces, because that's what's going to give your biscuits a flavor. Oh, let me get that out of the way, because that's what I used to wash my counter with. I use soap and water, and then I use some Clorox wipes. So you don't want to smash all your butter, but you want to smash it up into little pieces. That way your biscuits are fluffy and nice and buttery. So my hands are cold, so it's gonna be a while for me to do this. So this is what it looks like. You're gonna have like a little grainy butter. It's gonna be a little grainy, but that's okay. So next we're gonna get the milk, and what I prefer is heavy whipping cream, because I like the flavor. But not only that, Grandma used to have a dairy farm, and she would take the cream off of the milk, and she would make her biscuits with that. I don't know why, but to me it's just a lot better. So let me grab that milk. So in here you'll see I have about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And this is fresh, so that's why it looks like this. So I'm going to put just a little bit in. And we're just going to pull this in. We're going to go around it and pull it in. And what this does is that incorporates that milk or heavy whipping cream in with that flour. You don't want it too overdone, but we will need a little bit more. So we're going to give ourselves just maybe 2 more tablespoons. Then we're just going to mix that in. And pull it around from the side. You got to pull it up from the bottom, y'all. Now once your dough starts to form, you want to pull it out on a floured surface. But see, this ain't forming yet, even as much as I'm working with it. So we're going to add a little bit more. We're going to do a little bit at a time, because you can add, but you can't take away. So you only do a little bit at a time. And if y'all could pray for my sister and her husband. They're down in Kentucky, and the van broke down, so they were on their way to a family event. And so if y'all could pray for her, it'd be greatly appreciated. That they can get that van fixed very cheaply, so it ain't costing her an arm and a leg, because they're like us, they really couldn't afford a vehicle breaking down. So we're going to need a little bit more. I go little by little, y'all. I don't go too fast, because if I go too fast, I mess up. Just a little at a time. Some people say, oh, add a cup. Well, it depends on the temperature, the humidity, and the heat in your kitchen. If that's going to take a cup, sometimes it might take a cup and a quarter. Sometimes it might take 3/4 of a cup. You know, it just depends on your area around you. And there's my phone. And I don't know where it is, so I hope Mr. D answers it. Okay, we're back. Now, you want to have a well-floured surface. Your dough should come together into a ball. So we're going to push down and pack our dough down. Now, this is where some do it and some don't. I don't know. It just depends on who's making the biscuits, I guess. But some do it and some don't. So I want to make it small. And I'm just pushing it down. And then I want to fold it over. And I want to push it down again. But I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm going to flip that over back. Because if you think about it, that's starting to give me layers. And that's how you get a flaky biscuit right there. So I'm going to push it down again. Now I'm going to do this 3 or 4 times, y'all. Because I like a lot of little layers in my biscuit. So you just keep on pushing that down and you square it off again or whatever. And you start singing, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Then we're going to push it up, over. We're going to come back and cut it again. I'm going to do this one more time and then I'll bring you back because I know y'all are bored. So now we're back. We did that 4 times. So next you're going to take and you're going to get some flour and you're going to get your cutter and you want to dip that in flour. That way when you go down to cut, you don't seal those edges. And you get a flaky biscuit every time. So, I like littler biscuits myself. Some people like them big. I didn't seal that one. Crap. Oh well, that one Sophia's. But see, it's already, you can already see that it's got flakes on it. So, make sure you dip that thing in flour and push it down. So you should get about 8 biscuits out of here, which will feed a family of 4 very easily. So there's 4. Gonna go back together. And we're just gonna push it together sideways. And we're going to fold it over again. This will give you another layer of fluffiness. But you don't want to knead your dough more than you have to. So this should give me 4 more. So let's see. 1. Yep, 2. And see, Grandma used to always take that last biscuit, and she called it the ugly biscuit, because it was the ugly biscuit. So if you were not her favorite, she gave you the ugly biscuit. I know that's bad, but that's just what Grandma was. Grandma was a hoot. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this. I'm gonna fill in this little itty bitty hole. I'm going to push it down there and pick up. So I do have 8 biscuits. So I'm going to push it back together and form it. And push it back down. And there's 1. Yep. Here's 2. Let's take some off this one. Put right there in that hole. And we're just going to patch that hole too. I'm going to have 2 ugly biscuits, I guess. But it's okay. You know, the thing about cooking at home is providing for your family. Because at the end of the day, you can have all the friends you want. You can have 20 people say, oh, we're friends. But when you need them, they're not going to be there. They're only there when they want something. So I have 1 friend, maybe 2. And that's just going to be a little turd biscuit. And that's all. That's all I need. The Lord granted me with 1 or 2, and of course I got my sister. My sister, nobody could take her place. That's my best friend. Yes, she's my sister, but we have a very tight connection. And then I have my cousin Sheila Ann. We call her the S word, and then Ann. So these are gonna go into oven 475 degrees. Yes, 475 for 9 minutes. What happened to my fork? Hold on, y'all. I'm getting bacon out. Mr. D's going to do a video on barbecued ribs. So, he's going to be doing barbecued ribs today. I ordered ribs yesterday from the grocery store. Hold on, y'all. I should have hit pause. I'm sorry. Mr. D's going to make some ribs today. Yesterday, I ordered ribs from the grocery store. And I ordered regular ribs. Well, I don't know if it's just us, but they can never get your order right. And I didn't want pre-cooked ribs. I mean, I guess you could want something like that, but I don't see the sense in it, especially if he's going to put it on the grill. So, after work yesterday, he went by the grocery store and got him some other ribs. So, I put those ones in the freezer, because we're not going to use them offhand. Oh, my hand thing got stuck. So, we're not going to use them offhand, so that's all I did. But that is how you make biscuits. Homemade biscuits. Now, I will pull you back once they are done and show you what they look like. And maybe Mr. D will taste them. I don't know. Hold on. Hey, y'all. We're back. This is the biscuit. Mr. D's going to taste one. Now, these are flaky, flaky, flaky. Look at that. Look how they come apart. They're flaky. They're awesome good. So,
yeah, let's try some of the your strawberry jelly on that.
yeah, it's more like a syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Still hot.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, look how they came out nice and brown.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, there you go, y'all. He said it. He's the boss.
Delicious.
He's the boss in this house. Well, I'll let him be the boss today. So you'll see another video of him. He's going to...
Yeah, I'm going to try and get these ribs going.
How are you going to do them?
On the grill.
So you're going to be grilling.
Mm-hmm. Grill.
So later we'll be grilling with Mr. D. So I'm excited about that, because that will be nice on the channel. So y'all have a great day. God bless. Remember, always say your prayers. Even pray for your enemies. And be humble, because we need to understand that what we have, others are praying for. Be humble. Be thankful. And I'm sorry I have no makeup on. But that's how I come in the morning when I'm cooking breakfast. And Mr. D wants to say...
We'll see you next time.
Okay, there you go. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.